just to get you started. So I have a list of questions just to get you started on how to tell your story. And again, it's just to get us started. We're not going to finish this project today, but I want you to finish on your own because you all have a very important story to tell and to pass on to people. So I have a list of questions for you to ponder about in making your zine. Love me my spam. Okay, so here's the list of questions. You don't have to answer them all right now, but let me just read them to you so you can think about it. What is your name? What is the significance of your name? What does it mean? And who gave you your name? Like Ziba Perez, that I know that now. You know, I see the Farsi and the Mexicana there, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, your name is the most important thing about you. So that's something you may want to include in your zine and tell that story. When and where were you born? So very two important questions, when and where. And when is important because the day you were born, something happened in your home, in your city, in your community, in the world. For example, when my students, a lot of them were born in 2001, and a lot of them kept talking about 9/11, you know what I mean? So for you, when were you born and where were you born? And how does that shape who you are? The third question is, what historical events occurred during the day or the year you were born? So let's say you were born, you know, May 2nd, you know, but maybe May 2nd in 1950 had something going on. So either the day or the year you were born, what was happening, you know? Who are your parents? And when I say parents, they don't have to be your biological parents. Some people were raised by their grandparents or by their aunts, or, you know, so parents is loose, but parents are people who raised you. So who are they? Where were they born? And how do your parents inform your story? Another question you might want to think about is, what is your migration story? How did you or your ancestors come to the United States? And I ask this question because I wasn't born here and I'm very connected to how I came here. Or are you indigenous? And when I say indigenous, I also mean pretending the southern border is not there. So if you're from Central America or South America even, for me, in my opinion, that's also indigenous. So are you indigenous? Do you have indigenous blood? Another question is there a tradition that you value? What tradition would you pass on? And these things could be like maybe a dish you like to cook. Maybe I had some students, certain holidays are important traditions. It could be a simple tradition like I wake up at 5 every Friday so I can see the sunrise. It doesn't matter how big or small that tradition is, but is there a tradition you value? And would you pass that down? And the last question is, how do you want to be remembered? There will never be a person like you. There never was, and there never will be. So how would you like to be remembered? And again, I came up with these questions just to get you started in thinking about what your story is. You don't have to answer all these questions right now, but let me just give you a few minutes to at least answer at least three of these questions, and maybe we can share out one more time. Okay, so let me just, Marisa, do you have some music?
Yes, I do. I'll get that started.
Let's play some music so that we can give folks a few, like 5 to 7 minutes to start answering some of these questions, and I'll leave it on the screen. Thank you.